Good day all, welcome back to South Africa, and this is South African Prepper. So I quickly want to share with you how the powers to be are slowly eroding away at our freedoms. So the first slide is the central bank digital currency tracker. Okay, so this is the organization, and you can go and Google this. This is the organization that is tracking the progress of digital currencies that are being implemented around the world. So the second slide, let's have a look at South Africa, and you'll see that South Africa is at the pilot stage. So the next stage will be the launching stage, where they will actually physically launch the digital currency. And then let's have a look at North America, the next slide, and you'll see that North America, or the United States of America, is at the development stage. So you can go have a look on this website where your country is at, and you will see that 119 countries are participating in the implementation of digital currency, and South Africa is quite advanced in that specific process. So I want to quickly talk about one of our subscribers, which comment quite often, made a comment that they are having what we call preppers fatigue. So the comment that the subscriber made was that he sees that his friends and his family, they are going on holiday and they are buying new cars, and it's getting to him because he's spending his time and he's spending his money on preparing. And it is a fact that one does come to a point where you do have preppers fatigue. So the best advice I have for this subscriber is to always remember, life goes on. Every single day the sun comes up and the sun goes down. You still have to enjoy life. Okay, you still have to enjoy your family. You still have to enjoy what you are doing day by day. So if this means that you have to cut down a little bit on your prepping to keep the situation within your family healthy and to keep the relationships intact, go out and do it. Don't get stuck on one day the world's going to fall apart. Look, the world is falling apart every single day. I think as we're making this video, I don't think we've ever seen the world so messed up. We all went through 2020, through lockdowns. And this is the next point I want to make, and it ties in a little bit on the currency, the digital currency thing, is that all of these organizations, the European Union, the United Nations, the African Union, the IMF, the World Health Organization, all of these organizations, you have to understand, are self, what's the word I'm looking for? They actually govern themselves. They were never voted in by any of us. I do believe that possibly 60-70% of the world's population don't even know who these people are. I mean, and they are making decisions for us. You know that every single year, an organization like the IMF, they have big meetings, and then they decide what will happen in each country's economy and how they can dictate it and manage it in such a way that they profit from it. And this goes for every single country in the world. These people are literally making decisions for you. And you never voted for them. You don't even know who they are. There's one or two faces that we do recognize, like that Klaus Schwab character. Here and there's a face that you do know, but you never voted for them. You never told them, listen, you can make decisions on our behalf. It's the same in South Africa. For many, many years, our agriculture has been managed by only a few companies. And these companies pull the strings. They decide who is going to plant what and of how much, and how many farmers should actually be left, and how many farmers should stay. And this is happening all around the world. So your best bet, okay, is to enjoy every single day with your family, keep the relationships healthy, okay, and then spend a little bit of time on your prepping stuff. Spend a little time and a little money on becoming self-sufficient, because this digital currency thing is really gonna stop people from being free. Now in 2020, I want to tell you a South African story. In 2020, it was quite interesting. During the lockdowns, some items in South Africa were banned, okay, and typically of South Africans, and this is why I always say South Africa is most possibly one of the freest countries in the world, because certain items that were deemed to be illegal, okay, like your glass of wine or your cigarettes, the South Africans will giggle now, overnight, normal South Africans like myself and my friends and my family literally became thieves, smugglers and criminals, because the government banned certain things. And typical fashion of South Africans, they just made a plan, okay, and they went and bought whatever they needed, literally on the black market. A black market started overnight in South Africa during 2020. So South Africa is absolutely crazy dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous countries to live in the world. But because our government is so shitty, we can actually get away with so much more. Go put up your solar, screw the government. Go put up your extra water tanks, screw the government. Go plant your veggies and have your chickens and your pigs and your sheep and your goats or whatever you want to have. Okay, screw the government. They don't have the resources in South Africa to come and check up on you. They don't have the personnel, the knowledge to find you if you're somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you're having the opportunity to produce for yourself. This is South African Prepper. Please like, share, smile, and good day to all of you.